All right. 3, 2, 1. Third Wheel Podcast. Welcome back. We got some nice, shorter, yet full of content episodes going on today.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay? I feel weird.
I hear you fine.
Okay, it doesn't sound... Okay, good enough.
No, dude.
I turned myself up on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have a fun episode coming straight at you. Why won't this stay where it's supposed to stay? Stay. Thank you.
Is it synced into the...
Probably not. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty.
Oh, boy.
This is what I am off camera. Anyway, guys, we got some fun stuff going on in the world today. South Park is killing it with making fun of me and my voting habits. We also have Dunkin' Donut stories. But what I really want to complain about today is the amount of, like, you... Can I tell them what you just texted me?
Yeah.
This world, this planet has too many people, and I hate it. There's traffic. There's all these kids going to school.
Yeah.
Like our podcast studio, like we have to break it up so they can. Only, we usually have one room for 4 hours. This time we have to do one room for 2 hours, another room for 2 hours.
Yeah. This used to be like our sanctuary, and now it's like
it's getting effed with. So there's too many people. So it's basically a study room, and essentially, since school started, everyone's coming in here and just taking up all the study rooms and
pretending to educate themselves.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's what I was going to say.
Let's not kid ourselves.
School just started. Like, what are you studying? The syllabus? Like, I don't get it. That like it's not finals week. You don't have a test coming up.
My whole thing is that libraries used to be for like cool losers like us, but now it's like it's almost like a gym membership. You know, you start at the very beginning of the year and you drop out 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
these people aren't going to be here.
Yeah, so you're gonna flood up the first 2 weeks of the study hall, and then maybe the last 2 weeks because it's finals week. But
because that's gonna save you.
By God, yeah. Like, you think I studied in college? No, and I dang sure didn't flood the library.
Yeah, we're just trying to make a small business work here. This is what America's about.
C's get degrees.
Yeah.
On TikTok, you don't have. Do you even have TikTok?
No.
Okay. I paid for a boost, and it was like $35, and we went up 100 followers. I was like, oh, sweet. So I'm going to try and boost like 3 of them today.
Nice.
So that should be fun.
It's written down.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts. Crazy, crazy times we live in. So last time we were actually up here, we're in the studio across the hall, actually. And but same story, just different side of the coin. If you don't say that you want it hot or iced at the beginning of your order, they will get it wrong. Yeah. Like, I go up there and I'll be like, can I get an Americano with almond milk? Hot. Yeah. Right? And it's like, oh, I should have said hot first, but I said it at the end. And they're like, okay. And they will straight up give you an iced coffee. And they'll be like, this is what you ordered. And I'll be like, no. So Maddie's birthday, which when this comes out, it'll have been a week and a half before. But Maddie's birthday, I get up at 5:30. I usually work out. I started getting on the Peloton. This time I was like, I'm going to run to Dunkin' Donuts and get her coffee.
You ran there?
Yeah. I still had to get my workout in. But I get to Dunkin' Donuts and I say, can I get her cookie dough latte? And like, well, we don't have cookie dough anymore. We have this new flavor. And that's not the problem I have. That's fine. You know, new flavors, we, out with the old and with the new.
You're an understanding kind of fellow.
Yeah, I mean, Cracker Barrel's learning out with the old and with the new. And it's working so well for them. Right? So they're like, but we have this new flavor. It's milk and cereal. And I was like, okay. Any cereal flavored drink is usually pretty good. Okay. And that's not what I had a problem with when I ordered. I said, can I get an iced milk and cereal at Dunkin' Donuts? And can I get a Americano with almond milk? And I was like, sorry, I want that hot. And then...
that was your F up right there. I meant.
Yep. Yeah. They probably heard one word out of that, and it was
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pull around.
Yeah.
And they flat out hand me 2 iced drinks.
Let's freaking go.
And I was like, "Can I?" I said I wanted this hot, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she took the iced Americano with almond milk, and I swear to God, she stuck it in the microwave.
No.
And she handed it right back to me.
No.
And it wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot. It was literally the most lukewarm flavored beverage I've had. And as soon as I held it, I was like, this is wrong, right? And I said, F it. And I went back home. I just stuck it back in the microwave, and I microwaved it for the proper amount of time. And I finally had my my coffee, and I was so angry. So I don't know why I still go, because there's Dunkin' in this.
Yeah.
But I still have that toxic relationship. It's like people that go see Jurassic World movies.
Thank you.
Every time they come out with, let's differentiate here.
You know what? I just noticed something. Whenever you bring up any sort of organization or company, it's always, this is the worst thing ever. So this is why we're not getting brand deals, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're never praise anyone.
The worst part is, if Dunkin' offered to sponsor us, I would still take it. And I'd be like,
and you'd still complain.
I would. Yeah, I mean, they have to understand. If this is what gets us famous.
Have you ever thought that it's maybe the one location, or you experienced this at many locations?
It might be. No.
Because, like, I mean, yeah.
The last rant was on the one on Harwood.
Okay.
So the one up the street. So,
okay.
Yeah. But I will say I have the most problems at this Dunkin'.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I tried to order the Sydney Sweeney drink. And they're like, you mean Sabrina Carpenter? I was like, that's literally not what I said.
Not a totally different person at all.
Yeah.
Oh, but that brings me back. Squatter Wendy's finally closed.
What, Squatter Wendy's?
Yeah,
no.
remember Squatter Wendy's? Yeah.
Oh,
I guess corporate finally found them.
I watched a podcast yesterday, and he was talking about this exact location. You make me sick.
What's funny is I was talking to a few people, and they always, like, who brought up that Wendy's particular and talking about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we actually all went to the same Wendy's. That's crazy. And they all had the exact same story.
You're talking like we're in a small. It's like you're in a small town. There's just the local Wendy's.
It kind of felt that way because like there's no other Wendy's near there.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to go about, I don't know, across the highway to get another Wendy's. It's just so conveniently close to my place.
Yeah.
And then like I'm talking to people in the neighborhood, and they're like, oh yeah, have you ever heard the tale of the Squatter Wendy's? So I was like, yes, I have. I made this tale. You plagiarist.
I'm the grandfather of Squatter Wendy's.
Yeah.
Godfather. Founding father. There we go.
There
Sorry,
you go.
messed that up. Let's see. I told you my Whataburger story where the guy was like, "What'd you order again?" He kept. They made me pull forward, and they just forgot to hand me my shake, which I saw sitting in their window. I was like, "Just give it to me."
Good burger, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so you had it.
I did.
Yeah. So okay. But did it like blow you away?
No.
It kind of blew me away.
It didn't blow me away.
Okay.
I think I remember, I was actually thinking about this. I ate something recently that was like, oh, wow, that was really good. It's the new Chick-fil-A sandwich, actually.
What's that?
It's the pretzel bun cheddar.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's so good.
Okay, that does sound
It's
delicious.
actually really good. I remember that. The Whataburger one, I mean, like, I think all Whataburger typically, on average, is pretty good. But then nothing's like outstanding except for like the patty melt. But like everything else is pretty much like pretty good.
See,
so nothing stands out to me.
I was 18 years old or 19, one of those, when the sweet and spicy bacon burger was just the sandwich of the month, and it's like limited time.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And I got it every chance I could, and I gained 50 pounds. I was like, any chance I could to go buy one, I got one, and I ate it. And when it went away, I was sad. And then the following year, they brought it back, and I was like, oh. And then again, and then I maintained my weight gain. I didn't gain more weight, but I maintained it. And so when it became an all-time favorite, it was like, hey, it's here to stay. Boy, I'm telling you, I was the happiest guy.
And this is how Caleb dies.
Caleb
Cuts
went
the
on.
funeral.
Caleb went on to lose every single swing state. But so
no, yeah.
So this one, so we're talking about the bacon Wrangler double. What I can't remember what sauce they use on it, but the pickles in that sauce, both of those combined, I hate pickles. Look, and like as time has gone on, I've kind of like gotten used to them, so I don't always take them off anymore if they're not too thick. I don't like the thicker pickles, but and I definitely don't eat pickle spears where I'm just like, yes, the pickle finally. No, I don't do that. But I quit taking them off my burger. But when I had it on the bacon Wrangler double, there's something with the sauce and the pickles just really mesh well in my mouth. So I was like, this is like, and it's got the fried onion straws. So I don't know. It was really, now comparing it to other sandwiches from other restaurants, I don't know. But I think that's like my number 2 favorite burger from Whataburger. Okay. So I urge y'all to at least try. Don't take anything off the bacon Wrangler doubles. You at least liked it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what was that face you're just making?
What?
Are you going?
No. It was good.
Okay. All right.
I swear.
All right. Making sure.
I swear.
Do you at least disagree with my assessment? Or do you even like do you like Whataburger that much? Where it's like, it's like
no,
one
like
of your
I
favorite
said
places?
before, like it's like when I go there, I'm never disappointed. but like
I've been disappointed.
everything is the same amount of like good to me. So like, hot take, I think everything at Whataburger kind of tastes the same a little bit, except for the patty melt. Somehow that differentiates, and like the mushroom Swiss. But like,
I feel like I've had the patty melt actually.
Really,
Just the plain
that's like
patty
their
melt.
best one. That's like their most famous meal.
Sure.
Everything else to me kind of feels around more or less the same.
I feel like I understand what you're talking about. Their standout. Let me try their patty melt next time. Once the Wrangler double goes away.
I think I remember that when Chick-fil-A came out with their what was it?
Spicy.
No. It's when they came. It was a seasonal thing. What's that weird cheese? Not cheese, but
Gouda?
No, not actual cheese. It's something that's like made with mayonnaise or something. Oh gosh, what's it called? That.
Feel free to look it up. That's fine.
Okay.
We got time.
Gotcha.
While he's doing that, onions, and oh god, the camera just died. It's time to do my handstand workouts. Yep, you can't see it, but it's definitely happening right now. Ooh rah. 10, 11, 52.
Checking my email.
Okay, cool. You got an email for it?
No.
I was about to say. You're subscribed to Chick-fil-A's newsletter. I would cry if you were. That'd be hilarious. Is Google not helping you out here?
What is it's killing me that I cannot think of that stupid cheese.
Is it like Taco Bell's cheese?
It has nothing
sauce?
to. It's not cheese. Nothing of it's cheese. It's like that weird Southern something. Oh my gosh, it's making me mad.
Well, guys, I said we're doing shorter episodes, but it looks like we're calling it early today.
What the flip is it called? I'm so sad. What's it called?
Continuing with your point, I guess.
No. Reddit, help me.
The worst thing I could have done was tell him to look it up.
Pimento. Good lordy jeez Louise. Pimento cheese.
Okay. Is pimento not actually cheese?
No, it's like I'm going to look up what pimento is because then it'll be like, oh, pimento cheese.
Okay. Well, I actually didn't know that. Why do they call it cheese then?
It's a spread made from cheddar and mayonnaise. And pimento peppers, so it's like a mixture.
Okay. That makes
it's not
sense.
actual like cheese by itself.
Okay, makes sense.
So, the pimento cheese.
You telling me you can't make? So is blue cheese not a natural cheese? Is that what you're saying? It doesn't grow in the blue cheese plants.
It's organic, that's for sure. No, so the pimento cheese sandwich. That's my point I was trying to make.
Okay.
Is that when it came out, it's like super sloppy, and which is kind of like goes against, in my opinion, the Chick-fil-A brand, which is very kind of like clean. And it felt like something I get at Whataburger, which is why I remember it more. But like at Whataburger, everything is kind of like
Messy.
Yeah. Not in a bad way, but just like it's kind of like messy and goopy. And then you get the jalapeno ranch and you dip that. It's like, oh man, that's good. But it's like kind of the same experience all the time, except for like when Chick-fil-A comes out with seasonal. I mean, typically it's like completely different.
Yeah.
With this like pub, it almost tastes like a pub burger, but it's this chicken sandwich now, which is really, really good.
Okay.
So I'm like,
No, that sounds.
and then
see, that's totally different now not against the brand. That's a weird. I like how you put it because now I'm like thrown for a loop. But yeah, you wouldn't expect Chick-fil-A to have like a bar food type thing. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
It's pretty smoky too. So I'm like, yeah.
Has Whataburger done a clean sandwich? I don't think so. Like all their stuff is like you said, messy.
It's like they really rely on their sauce a lot. So like usually it's like the seasonal item is a sauce or something like that.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, because like the bacon Wrangler, like there's bacon on all their burgers essentially, except for unless you get the number one, right? But
Patty Melt has a spread. Obviously sweet and spicy. That's a sauce right there.
Man, that's like one of their best burgers I've ever had. Like period. I don't know. Like do you like it? Do you like that one?
I like it. I can't ever differentiate the flavors. It all kind of when I think of Whataburger, I always think of the same flavor.
That's crazy.
Again, not a bad one. Sure. Just the same kind of general idea.
Well, see, a sweet and spicy bacon burger, like to me, that's what elevated the whole restaurant to me. It was like this is like so different. But now it's a sauce, like you said. That's a good way to put it. They rely on their sauces. But that one was like it's so different from all their other stuff. But I do understand. I think the meat, it does have the same flavor meat across the spectrum of burgers there. So that's what I think you're talking about. And maybe the buns too, the way they toast their buns or whatever. If they do, I don't know.
Again, not bad, but it's nothing's ever super memorable to me. I think they had like a smokehouse burger one time that was really good. I do remember that one.
And
I
then,
forget
yeah.
what exactly they did to that one was different, but Smokehouse is really good.
When Bacon Wrangler's gone, I'm gonna be sad, but you know, just like Sweet and Spicy, I'm gonna get it every chance I get. I am on a real, unrelated to what we've just been talking about, Resident Evil kick. I just beat 7 on normal on my account. I beat it once before on my brother's account, so I beat it because you can't play hard mode unless you unlock normal mode.
Yeah.
Have you played 7 that much, or you just watch
I beat it.
Yeah. Did you beat it more than once, or would
I only beat it once, the normal mode, but I also did the DLCs.
Oh, cool. I haven't done the DLCs yet. I'm saving that for when we do game night with everybody else. So, excuse me. I beat it on normal to unlock hard. When I play it with everyone else, I want to have all the cool items unlocked. So you get like X-ray glasses that lets you see all the items that you. That it's almost like you took the stimulant that lets you see everything. It's just the glasses says X-ray. You can see everything.
Yeah.
And then there's like shoes that make you walk faster, not run faster, just walk faster. You get you get a new melee weapon for beating the game under 4 hours, and you get the X-ray glasses beating the game under 4 hours. I beat it the very first time in 4 hours and 15 seconds.
Oof.
And I was so pissed. So what I did was I reloaded a save where I had 7 minutes left to speed run the rest of it, and I ran upstairs to fight the little girl, and I did it in 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 36 seconds. I was like, mother effer, yes, I did it.
Let's freaking go. Have you watched Zero? This kind
No.
of a newer channel. He does.
I was thinking about Resident Evil 0.
No. Zero is a YouTuber. He only started like maybe a couple years ago. He does like insane self-made challenges, mostly for Resident Evil games.
That's cool.
He's done Call of Duty a couple times, but Resident Evil, his most famous video I think is beating Resident Evil 7 by only walking and under 4 hours to get S rank by just
Seriously?
walking. Mm-hmm.
Did he use the shoes that make you walk faster?
No, fresh game.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's doable though.
Well, yeah, but what's funny is that there's a lot of things that you don't like take account for.
Sure.
Again, he cannot run at all.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the game, I don't know if you remember Eleanor or whatever her name is. She does like this, like when you're like you're trying to, basically it's like
And
the
she
last
pushes you
moment and she
back.
pushed you back.
Yeah.
That was the part that like almost ruined his run because
Seriously.
it's designed to force you to run.
Yeah.
So he had to find like a way to break the game to where he could actually like just walk up to her, no cheats or anything.
Yeah.
And it took him like days to figure that out.
That's crazy.
No, it's a really good watch.
I bet he
recommend
was
it.
so excited though.
Oh, dude, I was hyped. The fact
Yeah.
that he again like when you do challenges like that, you just figure out how the game works and those little quirks,
Absolutely.
just like that no one would ever find otherwise.
Yeah.
He also did Resident Evil 1 randomizer where he said he's not allowed to use the item box at all. So if he picks up an item and it can't find a way to discard it, yeah, he's holding it.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And then the randomizer makes it to where all the zombies are tyrants or the snake.
That's great.
Like-
Oh no.
Yeah. It's very good videos. I recommend it, especially if you're in a Resident Evil mood.
Resident Evil 1 has a mode where you have an invisible enemy chasing you the whole game. I was like, why would anyone do that to themselves? Like, and I get the appeal. I know it's like it just adds more challenge, but I like the ones where the unlocks you get are like fun tools you can use now to kind of change up the gameplay. So when you beat the game in under 4 hours, like I said, you get the X-ray glasses, but then you get a new melee weapon, which is the saw,
Right.
not a chainsaw. You get like a buzz saw,
Right.
and so let me back up. I was trying to play Madhouse. As soon as I beat normal, I was like, let me just play Madhouse difficulty. And I watched guides on how to fight the mold monsters. And I'm not kidding you. I watched guides on how to do it with just the knife. I had to have died 100 times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I can't do it. And on YouTube, they make it look so easy where it's just like, duck, and I'm sitting here like, duck, and he still hits me. I'm like, you die in like one hit on Madhouse, maybe 1.5 hits, you know. If he hits you too hard, then he spits at you, you're dead.
Yeah. Ethan's on way too many Bacon Wranglers.
And yeah, and Jack Baker, he's faster than he is on normal. So like you can't run away from him.
He was so slow before.
He was. You cannot run him.
Still too fast for me.
Yeah, but no, in Madhouse it's even worse. If he sees you, you may as well just reload your save because he's gonna kill you. And it's hard to hide, so you have to hope he goes a different way than what you thought he was going to go. So then I finally got to that part, and I thought I knew how to beat the game from there, but no, they move stuff around on you.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I can't get past the mold people. And I was like, I got the knife, and I'm trying to, because I know I have to save my bullets for boss fights, and I can't beat the first mold monster. I cannot beat him. He will not die. And so I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I tried to do some of the other stuff. I couldn't get infinite ammo. So I was like, let me unlock some of the other fun stuff, like the walking shoes. Oh, there's X-ray glasses. There, you get 2 maps that help you with your defense. When I beat the game under 4 hours, you get the buzzsaw, and I was like, well, I tried it on normal, and I was messing with it, and it's you can hold the saw on somebody, and it doesn't have ammo, so it doesn't die on battery. You just hold it on a mold monster, and they get stuck, and they just die. I was like, okay, let me try that on Madhouse. And it's a game changer. Like now they can't hit me because every time I swing with it, they back up and they're staggered. So I was like, okay, this is doable now. So now the only thing I don't have to use guns on them now, which is great. Now the only thing I have to worry about is boss fights when those come up. So I before today and before we had to go back and play Resident Evil 3 with Paul and Darcy and Maddie. I stopped. I cleared out the whole basement of mold monsters with just the saw. I haven't fired a single bullet, which is great, and I'm excited. And so, I'm getting ready to fight Jack with the chainsaw and his big scissors. I'm getting ready to do all that, so it'll be fun.
I think the mother is the hardest fight in the game.
The second one where it is really hard. But if I save all my bullets, if I save everything, it's gonna be okay. Like it's not gonna be an issue.
Right.
And so then yesterday we finished 3. We stayed up till midnight finishing 3, and then starting 4.
4 original or 4 remake?
Remake. We're gonna talk about that. I'm so excited.
Oh boy.
3 though. It makes me want to go back and just play the original 3.
Sure.
Because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Because 3, I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I just did not care for it. I watched a few other critics play it, like of course Angry Joe and the Cosmonaut Variety Hour. We should be good. Cosmonaut Variety Hour play it, and they both had the same complaint where like the boss fights just kind of don't make sense. They're designed very poorly. Yeah, I know you commented that they were kind of rushed, so that's probably what happened.
Year-long development.
Yeah,
but if you only pay, here's the thing: I bought on sale. If you only pay like $10 or $15 for it, I think it's worth it.
Sure,
I don't think it's a bad game if you pay that much. If you had to pay $60 for it, you have an argument. But honestly, if it was just like $10 or $15 for like basically Resident Evil 2.5, then like I think it's worth it.
Yeah. So
and short, so
it felt longer. I was sitting here like every time I switched back to Carlos, I was like, God, I can't do this. Carlos is so boring.
No, dude, he's so like action movie-esque.
Yeah, I guess. Does he ever come up again?
No.
I think
he was made for that game. I don't think he was in the original.
Really?
Well, I never played the original, but I'm pretty
he's
sure.
in the original.
You sure Carlos is?
Yeah, because he get his original costume. Let me tell you, the costumes in the game are the most disappointing things because 2 has such good costumes. 4 is going to have some really good costumes. We just loaded it up, and I downloaded all the DLC.
Nice.
But Carlos has 2 costumes. His current hair default, which is like the afro thing.
So cool.
And it's not an afro, I know. And then it says classic hair, where he looks kind of like Leon. So it's just, he's in it.
Did you ever watch the movie, the original?
Resident Evil 1? I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
I think that has elements of like the first 3 films.
Yeah.
Like the mansion isn't in it, but like there's like some things in the first one that like which one was it where like the ending matched the ending of 3 with the helicopter? Was it the first or second
I've only
movie?
seen the first movie.
Okay, maybe it was the second movie where like they actually just do the exact same thing.
Because the first one has the train.
You're right.
I don't think there's no helicopter.
Maybe it was Resident Evil 2 then, or the movie 2 then.
Well, okay, it's so disappointing because Nemesis is the face of Resident Evil. He's like, up until 2 remake, I don't think anyone knew who Mr. X was really. I didn't hear talk of him until the remake where he's like, he's awesome.
Right.
And then, but no matter what, if you know anything about Resident Evil, you see Nemesis. Like you've seen his face, his teeth, his lack of eye or one eye, whatever it is, in his jacket. Like Nemesis was like the movies also kind of had a hand in making him more popular with mainstream. So like anytime you saw Resident Evil, there was Nemesis. So when I played 3. And I'm not even just talking about, oh, he's just a cutscene every time, or his boss fights were done so poorly. Anytime he showed up, I just got annoyed. I was like, bro, just die. But I had the opposite effect with Mr. X, where it's like anytime he showed up, I was like, let's do this. You roll your sleeves up, and like he's like not wearing his jacket. He's got one big arm, and he's just punching you. Like, let's go, bro. But yeah, with Nemesis, I was like, dude, I'm just getting sick. Like, I'm getting sick of we got him this time, and then he just gets up. I'm like, I can't. And I don't get how the big laser finished him off, because I felt like the acid should have done
I
it.
remember that.
Yeah. So like the first time we riddle him with we blow him up. The first time he explodes.
Oh, that
like,
game gets really anime at the very end.
yeah, for sure. Like the first time fire, boom, he explodes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, he's dead. And then he's not dead. Like he evolves. It's a Resident Evil game that if they don't evolve, it's not Resident Evil. So then the second time he runs out of the burning building, he jumps in the water. I was like, okay, cool. Here comes another boss fight. Now he's a big dog-looking guy. And so then he's just running around, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then bullets, blowing him up didn't work. Bullets, boom, 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 boom. And then that didn't work either. I knew he wasn't dead. Comes back again, same boss fight, and then Carlos has a great idea, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. Great idea. Let's just fill him up with acid. Let's melt him. And then we do that, and then he comes back again. And his final form, actually, I enjoyed. The music and the creepy tentacles that were just going real slow. I like that. That was like the most interesting part of the game for me. At the very end, I was like, okay, Nemesis is kind of interesting finally. And then, of course, she shoots a big laser at him. And I was like, how did the laser kill him? It didn't even disintegrate his whole body. It just put a hole in him. I was just curious why that killed him.
Does it look good for the trailers?
I don't know. They put the laser in the trailers?
No, I'm just saying.
I was going to say.
It's just one of those cool action movie poses, It's like, okay, of course it's going to be the final attack.
Well, I just don't get the laser killing him when, like, acid didn't do it, fire didn't do it, riddling him with bullets didn't do it. That was just weird to me. So
in reality, he got killed by the power of love.
That's right.
Or non-love from
Nikolai.
Carlos and Jill. The weird non-relationship they have.
Unless that didn't kill him, and then maybe the nuke at the end did it, that they like finally finished the
Fair
job.
enough. Oh, I just thought something. What if he comes back in 9?
That'd be cool. Did you see the demo for 9? Okay, well, let's reset the cameras and talk about that. 3, 2, 1. Before we get to 9, though, so we beat 3. I know what you're saying. Don't complain. We got it for sale. Like, it was probably $7. Like, it's good enough. I feel bad for the people that paid full price thinking they were getting another Resident Evil 2 remake. And it was rushed, so I'm not going to be hard on the developers. It makes me want to go play the original 3 because I'm told that's really good.
Yeah.
And it's just worth it. So I'm thinking about it. But 4, we started 4. And when I tell you I died a lot at the very beginning when you got to fight the villagers.
That's when everyone dies.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So I was like, I'm thinking, do I need to sneak past them? Apparently not. So you're supposed to either kill 13 villagers or survive for 4 to 5 minutes.
There's also a third option.
Which is what?
Technically, only if you have the sniper rifle.
So you got to replay.
Yeah. If you shoot this is a really cool detail. You know how the bell rings and that signals all of them to move away?
Yeah.
If you get the sniper rifle and you shoot the bell tower, that signals them to all leave.
That's cool.
Instantly ending the combat encounter.
So you can't do it with like a pistol?
No, it has to be a sniper. It's basically like one of those like, hey,
Hidden
if you want to
details.
speed run it.
That's cool.
But no, it's really cool. And again, the original was just like that. I do urge you to. I know you're playing the remake now, and it probably doesn't make sense to go back to the original. I played the original first because I knew this was going to be the case. I almost urge you to play the original before the remake, only because like things just I think click more. But if you're playing the remake, that's fine. A lot of people probably just play that one.
Yeah.
Just because I think the original holds up super well even today.
I believe it.
But that scene's really iconic because it's like that was I think the first Resident Evil I played. I think that's what I played, and then like I dropped Resident Evil after that because I was like, this is too hard. Like this is ridiculous. Like, why do we only get 6 bullets? It's like that's the whole point. I think that was a lot in people's introduction to this franchise. That one scene. So like surviving that, the game has some difficulty spikes like that, but that's like intentionally like welcome to Resident Evil. Like this is going to be
4 motherfucker.
Go play the original.
Yeah, or so Yeah. So we had to look at it. I was like, I don't know what to do because like 5 retries and like I'm with people, so I'm trying to entertain them.
Oh, it's very. I bet it was entertaining. So you
And
die.
I'm for like the first 2 times, and then like by the 5th one, I was like, okay, what do we do? And Maddie's like, okay, run up here, get the shotgun, and then either survive. We all heard her say 45 minutes. Even though she's like she meant 425, but so we're all sitting. I was like, "What do I do?" I was like, "She's kill 13 people." I was like, "I got like 7 bullets."
That's funny.
You know, and headshots ain't doing nothing, right? So, and then we'll run upstairs, get the shotgun, and then I didn't know this, but they put ladders on the window to climb in and get you if you go upstairs. So
no, that the entire encounter is so geniusly made. Like just so much tension. Like you cannot escape them. It's so fun.
Yeah, I ran into a building thinking like, like they have to come in and get me. But I run in and there's this lady skinning a chicken, feathering a chicken, and she gets up and picks up her pitchfork. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, you know?
And then chainsaw guy.
Yeah. So the first thing I did was I'm fighting them. I'm trying to tunnel them through that walkway and like pow pow. And I walked too far back, and then the guy with the chainsaw kicks open the door behind you, and I was like, well. There was one point where I just paused the game and I just reloaded the autosave because it was
so dude. That's everyone's experience so far. I will say that game's probably harder than like most of the Resident Evils.
Yeah,
it's probably the second hardest, honestly.
Yeah, I believe it.
But it's a lot of fun. It's very different from the other ones. Like that's when you're gonna feel like just kind of like, and it's even way more different than 7 because like 4 is like way more action oriented. It's not like slow moving or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find it fun. You notice how like zombies now, they don't, when you blow their head off, they don't just die anymore. They actually get like stronger almost.
No. So when Leon kills that first villager and then he comes back as a zombie, so I didn't notice a difficulty spike yet, but maybe as time goes on. In the remake, if you kill them, they despawn.
Oh, gotcha.
Some of them do. So maybe not all of them,
Gotcha.
but yeah. So we stopped at the end of chapter 1 when Dos Senor Icky shows up and injects Leon and puts him to sleep.
Oh, right.
So that's when we were like, okay, it's 12:30. Let's send it tonight. You know, all the introverts are going to sleep.
Dude,
so
that game is so hype.
it's so good.
I love it.
It's so different playing on controller because I've been playing all my Resident Evil experiences have been on PC.
Yeah, dude, I told you that's the way to play them.
Well, my PC just can't handle it right now. It's a laptop, so the one we're playing. So it's not going to play 4 remake. But
yeah, but all of them should play with that. No, I absolutely love 4. I actually did not finish the remake. My computer, I had to get a new computer. It started dying.
Yeah.
Around the like, I was getting kind of close to the end, and my computer started dying. I had to get a new one, but I just never revisited it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So 9. I'm noticing they're just going to stick with somebody chasing you format, which is fine. Like, it's great. As long as the new stalker is either really cool looking, engaging, whatever.
Yeah, that weird shadow thing that just, like, drips from the ceiling. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, let's see. The first one, it's, what's the name of the bad guy? Not Mr. X, the thing that chased you at the end of the first one. Tyrant. Which Mr. X is technically like super tyrant.
So Nemesis is actually like the prime tyrant.
Yeah,
like
he wasn't in the remake.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so like there's the prototype tyrant, which is what you fight in 1, then the actual tyrant, which is Mr. X, and then Nemesis, which is like the uber tyrant.
Yeah.
There's even like another one that's in one of like the spinoff in Code Veronica. I think there's like another variant of it, but yeah, it's like Terminators almost.
I heard Code Veronica is pretty good.
Yeah, I never played it. I heard it's good too.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Ton of spin-off games that will just never see the light of day. But let's see. What was I saying? So 9, we're not sure who the main character is. We have an idea. So like it's Grace, I think Ashcroft, I think is her name. Supposedly
she's gotta be a Kennedy.
Right. So basically in one of the spin-off games, Leon hooked up with an Ashcroft girl, and we think And since 7 was already a 16-year jump from Resident Evil 2, where Leon's young and he's doing his thing, basically we think Grace is Leon's daughter, is what we think is going on. We're not sure, though, but it's going to be so hype when her dad shows up. And it's just
it's
Leon.
like, I would say it's like just as likely as, like, I don't know.
Chris.
It's like, I would say 95% chance Leon shows up at some point as daddy. So.
And then DLC where it's just Leon, which would be so. It would be prime.
Dude, wouldn't that? Okay, so you know how like in 8, have you played 8?
I played it, I haven't finished it yet.
So there's a scene where like you get to play as Chris for a little bit, and it turns basically into a different game because Chris is Chris.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if they do the same thing with Leon, oh my gosh, dude, when he's doing backflips and such.
Leon level or just Leon DLC.
Oh,
like, 7's DLC, I haven't played any of them, but I'm looking at the description of them. Like, they get kind of crazy. Like, Zoe's story, you're playing as Jack Baker's brother.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous, but I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you
if
get to punch things. It's
yeah,
fun.
yeah. If Jack Baker's brother shows up and he's like, I got stuff to do, like, I'm excited for that. Or there's a mode I think where you play as Jack Baker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. Like, this DLC gets kind of crazy. It was weird that Lucas gets away and then you got to play through Chris's story to.
It's just to tease 8, but yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, that's interesting. So yeah, 9. This really creepy stalker creature. It looks terrifying.
Oh yeah.
People are speculating that that's Grace's mom. That like turned into it.
Dude,
but
I am
we'll see.
so excited for it to go back true horror. I mean, 7 was already really scary, but like, let's go back to freaking true horror. I love it. Can't wait.
Yeah, because I don't think 8 was that scary. The
The
baby
intro is scary, but like, after that,
the baby part where the baby's chasing you.
yeah.
I also never thought Ethan was that strong of a character. When you got to 7, who did you save? Whenever
I always saved. Well, for me, I'm kind of boring. I always go canonically, so I saved his wife,
Mia.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so done with Mia at this point. She's been way. If I was Ethan, I'm like, I'm out of here, dude.
And then Zoe dies immediately anyway. So it's like,
I know.
BS.
I agree. So like, I hate it when games pretend they give you a choice.
Yeah. For
And
no,
then
no
it just
reason.
because what was the other game? I mean, when Saints Row 4 came out, you're playing as the president. It's like, do you want to be known as the president who cured cancer or solved world hunger? And it's like five scenes later,
I mean,
the
that's
Earth blew up.
like a joke, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. But like 5 scenes later, the Earth blows up. But like games do that, where it's like, oh, let's pretend you have a choice here.
Oh, have you ever played side tangent? Have you ever played Detroit Become Human? Okay, so
I know about it though.
The people who created that game, I think. Oh Christ, the name's blanking on me for a second, but they make a bunch of games that are like narratively decision based.
Sure.
But it pisses me off because first of all, their games are very, very preachy. That one's the most preachy. It's really fun. It's really cool. But like the message, like it just like hammers on the head what the message is. What's really funny though is that if you make a decision and like character reacts, typically if you make the other decision, they'll just react the opposite. Just because it makes like there's this one particular scene where you're playing as a robot and you're fighting these 2 other robot ladies, and then you can either shoot one of them or just let them go, but they're like beating you up and you're a cop. So it's like first time I just shot one and they died. And then like your cop buddy is like, you're a monster. Even though he hates robots, he's like suddenly out of the blue, he's like, you're a monster. You know, how long until you pull the gun on me? You're just a machine. You don't calculate. You don't think of emotions, right? I was like, well, obviously the game's telling me I made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
So I went back and I let the 2 robot girls go away. And guess what your buddy cop does?
You're a monster.
You're a monster. When are you gonna turn? You can't even do your job. Like you're gonna let them go. When are you gonna turn the gun on me? It's exactly. I turned the game after off. I was like, F that, dude. I hate that so much.
I hate it too. It's a why even bother?
Yeah.
Why even bother giving you the illusion of choice? Like games do that. I'm blanking, but I know I played so many games where that's the case. Like it's just they tricks you. Fallout 4 has the same issue because they didn't bother programming other decisions.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah.
I really wish it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like if you join with the Institute,
Yeah.
and like nothing really happens. Nothing ever really happens. You just blow up the other factions and that's it.
Yeah. Do you think unrelated? We'll get back to Resident Evil. Unrelated. Do you think like the next Elder Scrolls is going to have that same problem? Where
dude, I mean, like, I think Elder Scrolls always had the problem of like decision making. There's no real actual like decision making stuff. Like, so I usually label it like this: like Skyrim. If there's like a choice, which is rare, but if there is like a moral decision, it's usually obvious A or obvious B.
Yeah.
Sometimes you only do obvious A, where you have to be evil, you have to be good no matter what.
Sure.
In something like Fallout New Vegas, you have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Oh yeah.
and sometimes
Well,
even
that's
more
Obsidian.
than that. Exactly. So I'm like, Bethesda doesn't do that.
Right,
It's just
right.
like Fallout 3 had some decisions, but like you have to. I don't know if you ever played it. At the end of Fallout 3, you have to side with the Brotherhood. You have to fight the Enclave. You can't actually blow up everyone except in one of the DLCs. But yeah, it's just like one of those like illusionary choice things.
Yeah, Bethesda has a reputation for being a RPG decision-making
Which
studio.
not anymore because they went so mainstream. Like with Skyrim, there are so many essential NPCs, and essential NPC means you can't kill them,
Right.
Because they're tied to a quest.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, in Solitude, I don't know how many times you've ever like pissed off the entire city of Solitude. There is an army of unkillable NPCs that will just defend Solitude, and people who don't even know each other.
Yeah.
Who just like will take up arms against you. Some of them are just like straight up criminals who just hate your guts for some reason. And like an Obsidian game, you can just get away with just killing everyone. Like everyone's dead, or
that's
like
what you want to do.
or in Dishonored. If you ever played Dishonored,
No, I haven't.
okay, I recommend that one. You can kill absolutely every single person in the game.
That's cool.
Like that's your decision. But like Bethesda's just never really been strong with that,
No.
except in like Morrowind, you could do it, and then it would actually warn you that you're going to ruin your game if you did so, which I think was cool.
Sure.
But then like New Vegas comes out, and then they do something on top of like even if you do kill someone important, you can still finish the game.
Sure.
No matter what, you can still finish the game. Bethesda's never gotten to that point, so I don't think the new Elder Scrolls is going to be anything like that.
Right, I agree.
Honestly, you get more decisions in like GTA, even though that's very narrative driven. Like, there's just I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, and I agree. I agree with pretty much everything you said. I will say with Skyrim, and now I grew up on it, and that's why I defend it harder than most people, because I think you're right. But like you can kill some of those NPCs after you finish their quest. Once their quest is done, they're up for grabs. You can fill up that Hall of the Dead if you want. And I don't know, like yes, I agree. It's more cosmetic. A garnish choice decision making, but if you pick one NPC over the other, and you go back to their house or go back to their town and you see them, it's like, good morning, good to see you again, friend. I still felt like it was like I chose to let him live and he gets to go about living his life. But I agree, Bethesda for some reason has a reputation of these choice decision making games, but they don't.
Yeah,
they just don't.
The Brotherhood quest is a good example where you can either do the entirety of the Brotherhood quest, or you can kill all of them and get 1,000 gold. Like, I'm like, what if it was a different side to that?
Yeah, it's more evident with Fallouts, I think, because we've had more Fallout games than
with Fallout 4, it was like again, it painted this illusionary wall.
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh yeah, you have so much choice. It's like
no.
boom, 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 boom. No,
not really.
It's like which of these 4 horrible factions do you want to choose to see?
Yes.
Most prominently around the wasteland.
Yeah. So, but anyway, sorry. Tangent. Resident Evil 9. The game. How many times do you think Resident Evil? We got 3 minutes. How many times do you think Resident Evil is going to get away with making the same game? Because it's essentially more of 7, in a little bit more.
Yeah, I look at it as like a trilogy at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like actually, it's funny you bring that up. The games have already been doing that in increments of 3.
Yeah.
So the first 3 games were relatively the same. The fixed camera angles, survival, slow horror. Then 4, 5, and 6 were way more like action, arcadey oriented. 7, 8, 9, I think they're all going to be like, again, in increments of 3, like a trilogy. Yeah. So I think it's fine. Like they've done that.
Yeah.
But I think the interesting part is they made it to where you can switch back and forth between first and third person. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can do that now with 7.
That was a
patch.
They added that feature in 8 as well. But like this one right out the gate, you can do that. I'm like, what are they going to do with that?
Right.
There's going to be more mechanics with that, or is it?
I'd rather play first, man. 'Cause it's so much scarier because you can't see behind you.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, like it gives me Silent Hill vibes too, as well. So I think that's actually I feel like what this game is kind of going for. Especially around with Silent Hill around the corner.
So they remade Silent Hill, right?
2, yeah.
But they haven't done 1?
No.
Okay.
I think they're planning on it, but like 2 is the most popular one. That's why they went for it.
Okay. Can you just play 2 on its own? If you played Remake, most likely, do you need to have seen the first one to understand what's going on in 2?
I think it's the same treatment as like Resident Evil 4. Or like things would make more sense, or like you would click with things more. But yeah, you can play the game just fine. I've never actually like played Silent Hill that much.
Yeah.
I think the scariest story I had with Silent Hill 2, I didn't own the game, but I was playing it on, do you remember PlayStation Now?
Vaguely.
It's like a streaming service.
Yeah.
Where it was originally like just a streaming service for gaming, but it didn't work though.
Yeah.
So I was streaming Resident Evil 2 on their little player, and like it was running like crap. But then like I got to the point where you see the first demon. It's really like the camera angle gets really crooked, and like you see a monster, kind of like peeking around the corner, and your character's like, and then my game crashed. I was like, oh
That
wow.
sucks.
I'm like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I was gonna say when I was watching the demo for 9, I really was sitting here thinking like I'm trying to picture the original intent for Leon being the main character. Like there was the original plan, and they were like,
I wonder if they did that just for publicity's sake. I wonder if they always wanted it to be this character, and
That's a fair point.
They're just teasing
Leon showing up
because they're kind of getting your hopes up. It's like, oh, he's not going to show up now, and that just for them to bring him in.
Yeah, he's going to show up.
Because I'm like, that's kind of weird. How many times the developers are bringing that up. I'm just like, I wonder if they're playing us.
That's a good point. But I'm just picturing like the big monster drooling over Leon. He's just like.
Get his red 9 out.
Yeah, but pull out his classic knife he got from that cop in Resident Evil 2, and he's like, So, I don't know. I was just picturing him.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just saw that part, too. He's like, must be bingo night. Like, dude, you almost died. You realize who's holding this controller?
I love Leon so much.
I know. I like him so much better in this one. Did they change voice actors?
I'm sure they did.
He sounds so different.
I'm sure they did. But, like, he's, like, way more, I think, I don't know, the original, he was way more like anime, like not funny, but just says stupid things sometimes. Now he's like a little bit more quippy.
Yeah.
But like he still says the same thing. It's just like,
yeah,
I love him so much.
Yeah. Well, it's a shorter episode today, but I think we covered quite a bit of good stuff. So I think that's where we'll wrap it up for the day. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Hope you guys had fun talking about Resident Evil. If you don't know what we're talking about, just go look up stuff online, or when our gameplay comes out of Resident Evil 1, give those a watch. We'll see y'all next time, guys.
Great.